Well, it is April 14th. It is 7:12 p.m. and today is the day before our Washington spring turkey opener. So I'm out this evening because I want to roost some birds for tomorrow's morning hunt. The downfall with right now is that it's super windy. So it's just quiet right here because we're in a little dip. But I guarantee when I get to the top of there where it's a little bit more open, the wind might be a little bit bad. Now I've got like 7 different spots that I've been keeping tabs on that I know have birds, but this spot right here, I don't spend enough time hunting it, so we're gonna get going. When I was driving here, saw plenty of birds. Saw some toms, but a lot of the turkey I saw were just straight up flocks of hens, no gobblers. So I gotta kind of figure out what these turkeys are up to. There are 2 gobblers just right below me down here. I think they're on the main road. That is what is considered a shock gobble, where they just gobble out loud, random non-turkey noises. So right there, that was a crow call. The wind's picking up, so I'm gonna let the wind die down. I'm gonna throw out another locator call, try to pinpoint the location and then drop it on X. It is like 7:15 right now, so they're gonna roost somewhere nearby to where they are right now because we only have about like 30 minutes left of light. So the other 2 gobblers that I located are on the backside of this mountain. I hiked over here to a different drainage and I came over here because I wanted to locate more than just those 2 birds. I got right there, I located, there was one that was gobbling really close, but I wasn't recording. I located it again and it seems like there's another one a little deeper down there, and I think they're already gonna go to bed. It's already 7:48, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop another pin onto these 2 birds right here. My strategy right now is that basically I'm just acting like I'm a hen that's gonna sleep right here. So basically he knows that I'm here, so in the morning if I was to come and set up here, he already knows that I'm up here. So maybe over the night he's already made up his mind that he's gonna come up here to check me out because he knows a hen's up here. Now I'm gonna go back to where those 2 original gobblers were and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna give them 2 soft yelps, just inform them like, hey, I'm a hen, I'm gonna sleep here tonight. That way in the morning if we were to work on those 2 birds, they have the same thing going on. They know that there's a hen in the area and they might just naturally want to come up that way. So basically I'm just making them think of me overnight. That's what I'm doing. There's 3 birds. I basically pretended I'm a hen that's gonna sleep up at this tree tonight. Got 5 birds roosted for tomorrow. We'll see if I can get Jacob on a bird. Alright, well it is like 4:50. We just made it to our spot. That right there, that is Mr. Jacob. He's getting ready to. We're just gonna gear up here. We gotta hike up the road where I was when I located the birds. And the birds are actually just roosted like right in front of us, maybe like 150 yards. So we're gonna loop and get on top where I was yesterday because again, that's where they think the hen is when I was calling for them yesterday night. So we're gonna hike in and then we're gonna go back and pretend that we're that hen that was sleeping there for the night. Hoping to put Jacob on his first spring turkey. So heck yeah, dude, you got the night vision. That's great. Yeah, night vision because we don't want to blast a bunch of lights down here. First things first, gotta inflate it. This is Ava. Ava's gonna call in a big bird for us. Get her steak. are set up about 150 yards above where I roosted the birds yesterday. We dropped on my decoy, I had the little turn, and then we just moved up the road. I'm about like 30 yards from the decoy. Jacob's probably like 25 yards, which should be ideal. There's 3 birds that I know of that roosted here. I don't know if they have hens, but daylight's breaking. They should start gobbling soon. They finally gobble. We're just gonna give them about 10 minutes and then we'll start sweet talking to them. Right there. They're starting to get awake. Jacob. They just pitched down to the road. I knew they were gonna pitch down to the road. Now it's just a matter of what they're gonna do. 3 options. They're gonna climb up that ridge straight to the decoy. They're gonna backtrack, work the road that we came up and walk the road to show up the decoy. Or third, they don't come in at all. They just stay down on the road. He's gobbling down on the road. They're all down on the road. So we're gonna see if we can entice them. They're like right there. No, hold this for somebody. Give it. Yeah, just hold it. big one. Jacob. There's one gobbler behind us. Forget about these guys. Let's go work that guy up there. It is hectic right now. We've got birds all around us. So right behind this little hill, that's where the flock where we just failed on, they're just right behind. There's another one that's behind us. He's closer to where we originally set up. He's hot. I think he's coming. It's just that the road loops. It takes a big loop and then it cuts back to where we are. So we're just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna take this time to change our GoPro batteries. Running 5 cameras is no easy feat. We're gonna reposition, get on top. I'm gonna switch my calls, make it sound like we're a new hen. See if we can pull them back. So the turkeys are now down below us. We're gonna see if we can work them a different direction. First off, I've been using this call. I'm gonna swap it out. New call, new sound, new hen. Attaboy, Jacob. Attaboy, Jacob. Let's go.
He dropped.
You ain't going nowhere, baby. Oh my goodness. Way to freaking redeem yourself, dude.
Yeah. Popped up. You saw him before, and then I was like, oh.
All I saw was the white tip fans. I was like, there he is, Jacob.
Yeah.
Dude, that was some of the most insane drumming ever. Oh my goodness.
I was pretty sure I was clear of the decoy, but yeah.
Oh, at that point, I didn't even care if you hit my decoy. I just told you to make sure that you stayed calm. We're gonna have to do some recapping because it's been so hectic this morning. So
I've been trying to talk to the camera a little bit.
Yeah, like our minds are so clustered right now.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is just pull up Onyx and show you guys on the map how everything went down, because it was just way too crazy.
I'll probably take a screenshot.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe it. Opening day bird.
Heck yeah, dude.
Redemption within 1 hour.
Yeah.
This might be the bird that you didn't get to shoot.
On,
yeah. I've got the GoPro I'm filming on right now. This is our setup. Jacob's got his super zoom lens on a tripod. He's got his camcorder on a tripod. I've got my camcorder on my tripod, and I was recording on my phone for the heck of it for Instagram. And we were just kind of laying on this dip right here so that when he showed up on the road, like, he wouldn't see us, and that worked like a charm. Oh my goodness. So Jacob's getting his photography stuff with the turkey, but that is another one that falls victim to dangerous love. This is Ava, and another Tom has fallen to her love. He's got decent spurs for him, considering he's probably only like a 2-year-old bird. So nice little, I don't know, just shy of 1-inch spurs. His beard isn't all that long. It's probably like a, I don't know, like a 7-inch beard, but he's full fanned. And the reason why people love chasing Merriams is because of those white tips right there. Gotta love them. And then in the sunlight, you can look here, you can see that that's called turkey rainbow. Their feathers just shine in the sunlight. So that is it right there. Jacob broke his wing because he shot him like this and knocked him out dead. So we just weighed Jacob's bird, 18.22 pounds, bigger than both the birds I shot last year. So last night I roosted those gobblers close to the road. We originally set up where I called last evening to basically make it look like I was a hen that slept there for that night. They pitched down to the main road, which I thought they would. And where we were originally set up, we were about 150 yards off the road, and it's a super steep ridge. So it's 150 yards as the crow flies, but that ridge is super steep. So we were working the birds, we were calling, they were gobbling, but they were just walking the main road. So I told Jacob, I was like, all right, let's backtrack. Let's try to get closer to their elevation, basically try to close our gap. So we pack up, we go down to that other turning point. Long story short, we call them, they come right up. Jacob's shotgun jams. Something goes wrong, gun doesn't go off. We scramble, try to get a shotgun working and functioning properly. They eventually ran away. Went to the other side of the ridge. We can still hear them drumming, and then there's all of a sudden a bird gobbling behind us closer to where we originally were set up. So we switch around, or we turn around, we look up the other way. He's gobbling, we're calling, and it sounds like he's coming in, but eventually he just works off into a different direction. So I was like, all right, let's do what is considered the rope and dope technique, where if you screw up on a flock of birds or a bird, all you do is after you screw up, you immediately run to a different position and work him towards another direction. And so we were at the bottom, we hike up, we circle onto the road on top, and he's still gobbling. He and his buddies are still gobbling. I yelp a couple times, and we can tell he's slowly coming up. Like he's semi-interested. So what I do is I go stand right by my decoy where I set it up, and I do super aggressive calls. Like, I'm excited, I want you. That's pretty much what I did. After the aggressive calling, I just gave him the silent treatment, so that if he wanted the hen, which he did, he had to come look for her. And so these turkeys, they can pinpoint your location. I purposely went and called next to my decoy so that if he came up, he had to show up right at our decoy. And lo and behold, he showed up right to our decoy. And I just told Jacob, I was like, take your time. He has no idea we're here. He's so lovesick. And then Jacob just blows his head off at 20 yards. Alright, so the lighting is horrible, but we worked onto this other side. You can see over here, we're gonna go locate, because that's where I located the bird yesterday, but it's getting hot, so just stopped in the shade and we're gonna strip down, and then we're just gonna glass this little hillside over here, see if we can spot any of the gobbling turkeys. What do you think?
Let's do it.
That's right. Time to go for bird number 2.
Are we gonna try to shot gobble them up here or what?
Yeah, we'll throw out a crow call first, but if they don't respond, then we'll just yelp, and then if they don't respond, then we'll just keep hiking. They gotta be here somewhere. It's turkey paradise up here.
Yeah.
No shortage of turkeys, huh?
Not at all.
Oh, I see a turkey. It's a tom.
Where?
He's on that ridge. He just went behind the tree. You see that little gap over there? He just went behind some trees. It was a tom, redhead.
He wasn't puffed.
No, he was just walking. That right there, folks, is why I always preach about glassing for turkeys. We got to this little vantage point. I did 2 crow calls. We didn't hear anything. Jacob's like, I want to take some photos of you, so I was just glassing around. I just spotted a gobbler. He's on this far ridge over here. He wasn't strutting, he was just walking. He went behind some trees. But we know where he's at because glassing, right? That's how powerful it is. He wasn't gobbling. We didn't know where any turkeys were. Just threw up the binos. Boom, there's a turkey. Alright, so it's 10:17 in the morning. After I glassed at the gobbler, we hiked onto the ridge that we saw him. Right on this side, maybe like 15 yards is the private property boundary, so we're set up on the public side. We actually just bumped a turkey and the turkey flew back up. I don't know if it was the tom or if it was just a hen. But since we're already here, my decoy is right there. We're just gonna set up and we'll just give it a go here. It's kind of windy, so we might just sit maybe 20 minutes or so, and then if nothing happens, we'll just pack up and then we'll just head back to the car, because that's really all there is. They went silent. Like 9 o'clock hit and all the turkeys, they kind of just stopped gobbling. But this guy, he's still gobbling. That's why we know he's over here. But again, I just don't know if that turkey that just flew right there was a tom or it was just a random turkey that was in this area too. Starting to think that the turkey that we just busted, which was literally like maybe 25 yards behind us, was that tom. What a rookie move. Alright, so it is basically afternoon. We worked that bird, but we didn't even work him. We basically just spooked him. But then the winds got bad, so we can't hear gobbles anymore, and it's getting hot. It seems like the woods just quieted down, so made the trek back, picked up Jacob's bird, and then we're just gonna hike back down to the truck. Probably gonna go drop off the bird, and then we'll probably come back out either for an evening hunt or just to roost birds for tomorrow. I think one of our buddies might come out tomorrow, so we'll put him shooter first. I don't know, hopefully you guys felt what we felt in the moment of the gun not going off, but got him on, I believe, one of those same birds, if not the same bird that Jacob didn't shoot or the gun didn't go off on. And that's all she wrote. So thanks for watching. See you guys on the next episode.